Hi, I'm Miss Tori, and I'm gonna go take a nature walk in my neighborhood today. A lot of people get really frustrated at this part in the spring because you just want it to be warm and green, but this part is one of my favorite parts of spring because every single day there's a new friend. Either a new bird has migrated back from wherever they were, or a new little piece of green is starting to grow on the plants around. So come with me and take a look at some of the buds that are on the trees in my neighborhood. So, what is a bud, anyways? It's an embryonic shoot. Inside of this bud right here, there might be a baby leaf, or a baby stem, or a baby flower. It's protected by these things called bud scales on the outside, and those protect this bud that's been dormant all winter long, and now it's starting to grow, and we'll be able to see what's inside. Doesn't really matter if you're exploring in the woods or in your neighborhood, walking down the street, because pretty much every deciduous tree that I know about has buds. So there's plenty to explore, no matter where you are. On your walk, look for spots with low-hanging branches, especially if you're with younger kids. Count the buds on a branch. Name all the colors you see. Challenge yourself and your young friend to use all your senses. For example, your sense of touch. Can you find a bud that's really fuzzy like this one? Or one that's pokey or pointy? One that's smooth? Some buds are even sticky with sap like this one. And if you keep your eyes peeled, you might spot a squirrel who notices that those sticky buds are sweet and tasty. Especially if you're hiking with older students, keep your eyes peeled for a couple buds you might be interested in taking home with you to dissect. We'll talk in a second about which ones to pick. So I've got one of the buds that I brought home with me. I'm also going to get out a paper clip, and if you've got a pair of tweezers, those might come in handy too. I bent the paper clip open just a little bit so that I can use it to pull back one bud scale at a time, and then I'll use the tweezers or just use my fingers to pick off each bud scale. I'm going to put those bud scales on a piece of tape, starting with the outside ones, and then keeping track of them as I remove them one by one. Do you notice that they're kind of changing as we go from outside to inside? Check this one out. How many bud scales do you think they're going to be? And what do you think is in here? We're almost there. Hey, look at that. So is it a leaf or a flower? Another thing you might like to try is visiting the same bud multiple times. Maybe it's every day, maybe it's once a week, and keep an eye on it as it grows. Check out this delicious rhubarb in my backyard. It's almost ready to eat. Thanks so much for hiking with me. Now it's your turn to go explore in your own neighborhood. If you find a really cool bud, whether or not you dissect it, maybe take some time to sketch it. Sometimes it helps me to draw a thing to really look closely at it. Another thing you can do is take a picture of it. If you want to, you can share it on social media. Tag My Urban Ecology Center or hashtag MyUEC so that I can see what you found too. You can also share what you found with scientists by using the iNaturalist app. You can check our blog for more information on how to do that. But my suggestion is just go out, see what you can find, and share it with somebody cool. Happy exploring!